Okay, so what is happening, people in YouTube land? Today I've just got a copy of Bound by Flame for the PS4, and I thought I'd do a playthrough on my first go round. I've never played this game before. I've been looking forward to it for a little while because, let's face it, The Witcher 3 is probably going to come out in about 10 years' time at this rate. Okay, so character customization. You can't. I don't think you can actually see me typing in my name, but I've put Flintane as the name. I'll probably be a dude. I'll see what the chick looks like in a minute. So look, yeah, dude. I guess you always have to kind of play as a guy, don't you? If you're a guy, because I've tried playing as a woman in Mass Effect before, and then you kind of get halfway through and you think, it doesn't feel like me. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. There's not a huge selection in the amount of faces or hair, is there really? We've only got about, was it 6 or 8, something like that? And some of them are a bit hideous. I think I'm going to go for the guy with the beard, to be fair. Talking of the beard, somebody was having a right fuss on commenting on another gameplay video of this. I think it was one of the gameplay trailers, that you couldn't have a beard for the guy. So whoever that was, yes you can. Look, there's one right there in front of you. Can't decide what hairdo to have. It's not like you've got a huge selection. But I already knew that about this game, that it's not an open world, and it's not hugely customizable. It's a bit more like the Witcher series. Like in number 2, you have sectioned parts of the world that you can go off and explore, instead of just having a full open world. Which I'm fine with, as long as I know that from the offset I won't be disappointed, because I know what to expect. And I sort of know what to expect with this game. I guess I'm going to go for the second difficulty setting. You know, usually you go for sort of the middle, but there's 4 for some reason. To be fair, I am going to cut out all the rest of the loading screens, because I know they're a pain in the ass.
I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan. The peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course, they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army, an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord's command, swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance on the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead, and the bloodless world seemed ready to sink into an endless ice age, where there would be no place for the living. There were a few who still tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the red scribes, a small group of scholars who believed their knowledge might be able to tip the scales. The scribes had recently engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them while they performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
Is it just me, or is that starting to look cell shaded? But like the last scene didn't look at all cell shaded. Okay, it doesn't now.
Great scouts. You can smell them from 50 yards away. So here we are. And just think, the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp.
Okay, now it looks well cell shaded.
I didn't join the Freeborn Blades to stack pots and do their trades. But he knows that. He knows his men, and he knows his powder master hates just hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful. honestly believed we'd stay out of this damn war till the end. Well, looks like the end just showed up. The Ice Lords have really done it this time. All of Vertiel is on the brink. Nothing will stop the Deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to, or even a tavern where you can spend your pay. There's no one left to turn back this filthy, stinking tide, if it were even possible. Let's hope our beloved employers can deliver on their promises. If their big ritual thing doesn't pan out, we're all gonna be left standing here with our asses hanging out.
Okay, there, it definitely looks cel-shaded.
A bunch of chatty priests playing Sorcerer's Apprentice against 7 immortal mages. Sounds great. Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire, so they say. Damn, they're here already. I better warn the others fast.
Okay, this cel-shading thing's bugging me a little bit. I mean, it looks cel-shaded, but it doesn't. I'm not a fan of cel-shaded games. Oh, what's that? Wrong button. Keep pressing X thinking it's the 360. But, no, seriously, it looks a bit cel-shaded, but it kind of doesn't at the same time, like it's some sort of hybrid. Maybe they did what Borderlands did. Borderlands wasn't cel-shaded, and then at the last minute they decided to make it cel-shaded because the graphics look crap. I hope not. Looks good, though.
Enjoy your stroll. Get over here and tell me about it.
I will. Here I come. God, he runs fast as well. Well, that's easy. You know what your quest is quite easily. Fair enough. I've got to change the brightness on this. I don't know whether it's just my TV, but everyone's face is glaring with whiteness. Let's see if that's any better. That looks better.
By the looks of you, I'm guessing it wasn't just a quiet stroll. So, what did you see?
It's Sean
Deadwalkers
Connery.
are already close. I got one of their scouts.
God damn it, Vulcan! I've told you 100 times, recon means observing and reporting, not charging in and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want him to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you? Then you wouldn't have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for them. Now that you've finally got your ass back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time, and we'll hear them coming.
Yes, sir, Captain.
And if you have questions, you know where to find me.
Do you know what? I read on Amazon in a review that about 5 things that the guy loved about this game and 5 things that he didn't. And one of them was the bad lip syncing. And I have to say, every RPG that I have ever loved has been an underdog and it's had bad lip syncing. So to me, that's a good sign. It means that a small company has made it with passion, with not as big a budget as like a massive company like Bethesda or something. Right, I guess we're gonna go and make some traps or something. Let's have a look on the radar. You know, you've also got to take into account that this is a cross-platform game. So it's going to be on the 360, on the PS4 and PS3 and PC, I think. So they've got to dumb down the graphics and certain things so that it can fit onto the lower end consoles and the lower end range. So it's not going to look like a AAA game that's been made just for the PS4, is it really, to be fair? Okay, it looks like I've got to go over to that yellow thing on the map. But, I mean, if you think about it, the graphics are pretty good. Even though they're looking a bit cel-shaded, you know, it's still not bad. And I like it. I'm liking it so far. The cel-shading thing kind of bugged me to start with, but I guess it's more of a hybrid cel-shading. They've just added shadows to a lot of stuff to highlight them.
That should do it. I'll give all these to Peeler. He'll figure it out.
Well, that was easy. It does look cel shaded.
Everything okay, Buffalo?
But yeah, the characters don't look cel shaded. And then some of the scenes that I... It's cool though, I like it. It kind of looks a bit like Kingdoms of Amalur, crossed with a bit of Fable.
Do you have any clue why the scribes wanted to gather here?
Let's talk to this bloke.
I don't know. At least we can be sure of
I think we're supposed to talk to the other guy, but...
beautiful scenery. I heard him mumbling about an invoking chamber. That's what they came here to find. I guess it must be important to them.
See you later.
Hey, Peeler, lend me a hand, will you? We've got to prepare the area before it gets overwhelmed with walking corpses. These are a few treats to welcome our buddies, the Deadwalkers. Booby-trap all the access points, and try not to blow yourself up.
Don't sweat it, I can handle it.
I'm not kidding. If you lose an arm, it's gonna be my ass that gets blamed.
Ooh, who'd he get? Right, I guess we're going to put these traps out, even though we've just asked that guy to do hiding. I don't know, even NPCs are still in our jobs now. Yeah, come on. Hit me! Hit me! I'll put a trap near your foot. Ooh. Nope, can't go that way. There doesn't seem to be a jump button on this that I've noticed. I think it's more like Fable, where you kind of jump down things and climb up things. Well, Fable 2 anyway. Yeah, I want to sit on the edge with you, dude. Hang on, you're supposed to be working.
Hey, Falcon. Can't talk to you right now.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be working. Stop chilling out on the edge of that cliff. Right, where do I put these things? Oh, is that one? Yeah. Okay. Traps laid. Prepare for body bits to get sprayed. Ooh, something's going down. There you go, see, I told you.
The hobblers are coming! Now!
Drive them back! We must hold the Esplanade!
Oh! Nice. Some guy just got incinerated in the background.
Oh, shite! Here come more of them!
Oh, he stood on my trap, that's why he got incinerated. He just kind of like burped at me or something as some kind of secondary weapon. Like it's going to do anything. Tell you what, these guys don't die easily. This kind of reminds me of, I don't know if any of you guys played Xena Warrior Princess on the PS1 and the N64. We used to kill these undead armies that looked a lot like these. And when you chop the head off the head would be rolling across the floor while the body would come after you and go, "I'm not dead yet." To be fair, this combat is not as easy as some RPGs. So far it's quite fun though, a bit tactical. I don't know how I did that. Oh shit. It's it's a giant vagina with tusks. That's unusual, to say the least. It's even dripping. How bizarre. Or gross, I should say. Oh shit.
Oh crap, now we can walk through walls.
At least these NPCs are actually fighting these things and not just leaving you to die.
You go see how Buffalo is getting along with the scribes. He's meant to be guarding their invoking chamber.
But Captain...
Get out of here! And go find Pila for me while you're gone. I'll give you butt, Captain. Right. Are you coming or what?
Okay, let's go. I'll just warn you guys now, I do like to explore and sort of have a look around before I just sort of go off on the mission. Oh, that's right. Refined metal, just what I've always wanted. Hello. Okay, kind of looks like I go this way. There's a door over there.
Is everything okay, Buffalo?
As long as I can hear them mumbling, everything is okay. One of those dead things managed to get as far as here, but I killed it before it could interrupt them.
That's good news. Captain's holding the front entry, Hawk's on the west wing, I got the east. Got any idea where Peeler is?
I think I saw him over on the east side. You should find him if you head over there.
Thanks. I hope he's still in one piece. And, you might want to check inside the invoking room. We just came across some specters. Those things can go straight through walls, and they might get in there without asking you first.
Is that so?
Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to go in there, am I? Ah, no. Go back to the map. Okay, I think I just have to go around the outer wall. dude. I don't think daggers are for me. I'm more of a big fuck off sword type person. Oh great, another one. Awesome. Ow. Ah, these are the ranger attacks. These are different. See, with the other one, when you press circle, you kick them. With this one, you dodge. Even though you've got a parry attack, it seems a bit weird. Yeah, it would help it when you had to use a health potion. What's that? Ah, that just means I can switch back to my big sword. Shit, I'm nearly dead. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this down to a lower setting because I'm just getting my ass kicked and I'm still on the tutorial stage. Which is unusual. Normally on like an RPG I'll play sort of a medium or higher setting, but this game seems a lot harder in combat. Not so much the combat itself, but well, I suppose a little bit harder. But I guess you kind of these guys have way too much health. Okay, so basically you can sneak up on these dudes and attack them in a stealth mode. Dun 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 dun. Twat. Ah! Nope. Maybe I'm gonna go back to my big sword, thank you. That's something that's gonna irritate me, is that every time you sneak you go back into ranger mode. And then you have to switch back to warrior mode to get your big sword out. But you know, nothing's perfect, is it? You've got to compromise with any game. He burped at me, he keeps burping at me as some sort of attack. Your belch of doom shall not take me down, brother. I shall have you with my larger sword. Sound like Bane from Batman. You are weak. Maybe not. I think in any RPG, when you upgrade all your skills and stuff, you should always upgrade your health and durability first. Because you just get your ass kicked. It doesn't matter what weapons you've got. Once you get hit, if you've got no health, you're screwed. Okay. What's in there? Wall metal? No. Biting? Or something? I've just got the ability to bite people. When you've run out of weapons, nibble on the enemy. That's kind of cool. You can upgrade certain parts of your sword, so aesthetically it'll look different, but it also improves different parts of how it works. Look, that one says like physical damage +1. If I'm quiet, it's just because I'm reading everything on the screen. That's another thing really, you should always save in an RPG. I keep forgetting it doesn't auto-save like a lot of generic linear games. Damn. He was like the most feeble enemy ever and he still managed to hit me somehow. I'm gonna have to turn the brightness up a little bit at least. Oh, sounds like there's something big down here. I'm gonna see some enemies on the other side of that wall. Ah. Fucking ghost. Get rid of this guy. Ow. Oh, come on. Ah! Burping at me again. A really weirdly designed enemy, this. Oh shit. It's a pregnant bouncer. That's not good. I'm gonna split that fucking belly open. Okay, maybe not. Literally kick your ass. Ow! Shit. Okay, parrying doesn't work brilliantly with this guy. He just sort of powers through it. So my advice if you're playing this level, run away. Or do what I'm about to do and leave a trap in front of him. Smooth. Ah, vagina monster! He won't be clapping anytime soon.